It's virtually a buy one, get one, completely free. And these are the most incredibly natural looking microfilling brow pens that you're gonna ever see. It looks like natural little brush strokes or little hairs. Can you see, let me see if I can put something a little lighter behind that. Let me see if you can see those little individual brushes. Yeah, that's a little bit better. So it makes it look like somebody has gone through and done the microblading process. If you've ever had that done, it's awful, so painful, expensive, and you have to keep doing it every 6 months or so, because the truth is, as we age, our brows just kind of start disappearing. And what a difference, and how natural. After just a few seconds of using this incredible micro pen, this microfilling pen, you can have natural looking brows that are, by the way, gonna stay there all day. This is all day wear, this is waterproof. They are so incredible and already extremely popular from just mentioning it's coming up in the show this morning. The item is 748743. We have 3 shades left. That includes the medium brown, there's the blonde, and the deep brown. I go between the blonde and the medium brown. Sometimes I like that contrast in my brow, but they're all so beautiful and natural looking. You can read some other reviews on this too, because it is really one of those most natural, easiest, quickest ways to frame your eyes. You know, our eyes are the windows to our souls, but without eyebrows, it's like having picture frames removed. So let's get into it. Annie Ford Danielson is joining us from California, looking great this morning. Hi, how are you, my friend?
Good morning, I'm good. How are you?
I'm great. It's so good to see your beautiful smiling face.
Oh, so good to see you too. I'm so excited that so many of you have already picked up our brow microfilling pen. You know what, Callie? I think you said it best. We all need that frame to our face. We all need to give our face that structure so we look younger. But brows have always been such a challenge. And this microfilling pen has these 3 exclusive prongs and a 24-hour waterproof formula. But I think the best part about it is you can see here on my hand, individual hair-like strokes. So it's never going to look stamped on, drawn on. Check this out. It's really brows without the commitment, right? We are replacing the need for micro penning and needling. We are giving you those hair-like strokes with this exclusive 3-prong tip. Now, what does that mean for you? Really easy, fast, quick, realistic looking application. It mimics the look of your real brow hair. So Callie, even if you have grays in your hair, it's going to tint the hair. If you have patches, it's going to fill them in. It's completely waterproof and it's 24-hour wear. So you can go swimming with your grandkids. You can go out in that humidity and your tail of the front of your brow is going to stay on for 24 hours. And check out live in studio watching Tressia.
Because Tressia has very thin brows. I don't know if it's from over tweezing or, you know, some of us have bad, weird habits and, you know, for whatever reason, it's okay. If you want to just fill in the brows, if you want to create the perfect arch, you can do just that. And it is honestly so natural. I mean, I am so wowed by how, in fact, the studies that came in, the customer perception, 92% said it was super easy, 96% their brows look thicker, over 90% it looks like hair-like strokes. There it is. I mean, which brow do you prefer? Wow.
I know, right? And I love that it looks like, especially in the front of the brow, you can see the hair-like strokes, right? You can see the individual hairs that you can get when you apply this product. And I think the most important thing about it is choosing your shade. We have the blonde, we have the medium brown, and we have the deep brown. I know, Callie, you said that you can go between the blonde and the medium brown. Our model's wearing the deep brown. I'm wearing the deep brown on one of my brows here. And you can see I don't have anything on this side because I have a deeper brow color. But look, I have that sparseness on my tail and in the front. And just with one application, it's filled in, but it doesn't look overdone. And I think that's the beauty of it. I mean, watch Anne here. She's wearing the blonde, Callie, and she has gray hair. So I want to really reiterate, if you have salt and pepper hair, go for the blonde. This one's made for you.
And I use blonde when it's just,
you know, you're getting 2 full size.
Yeah, exactly. It's a buy one, get one. This is a $50 value anywhere but here, and it's only while it is a smart deal, which could very well, this could be the last day. I know this has been up as a smart deal for the last couple of days. We're at about 11,000 duos spoken for, so it could very well be your last day to do it. And what I love too, and I was just gonna say, I use the blonde on days that I'm just off. You know, I'm not at work and I'm not dressed up, I'm not putting on a lot of makeup, but being blonde, I have pretty much invisible brows. And invisible brows aren't the prettiest thing. They don't make you look like super healthy. They kind of make you look tired. And you know, same thing with lashes and Benefit's mascara, better than, there are just so many incredible
Oh,
mascaras
thank
too
you.
from Benefit. But this is, I think, probably, I don't know, I'm gonna call it a desert island kind of moment, because if without brows, we just don't look the same. And as we age, they get sparse, they get thin, they get different colors, and this just evens it all out. So it's just a wonderful, smart deal. On Flex, by the way, it's a little more than $6. There's free shipping for all of you, so if you wanna try 2 shades, you can. I do recommend 2 shades. What you said, you've got the dark brown or the deep brown on that one side?
I have the deep brown on. I just filled in my other side. Tressie is also using the deep brown, which is what we're seeing right here. And so I always say, you know, it's never going to be, this pen is forgiving. So, you know, if you're like Callie and you like to mix and match 2 shades, but if you have dark brown hair, go for that dark brown, because your brows should really match your roots. And you know what I love about like Tressie is before and after, right? Is Callie, you said it best. You know, this is a very distinct brow dilemma where there's hardly any brow hair. But think about when you wake up in the morning, you know, do you have sparseness? Do you have grayness? Do your eyes just not look supported? And that is what a good brow product is going to do. It's going to allow you to get this before and after. But when have you ever put a brow on at 7 in the morning and it will last until 7 the next day in the morning, if after you've been swimming, after you've been running around? 24-hour waterproof wear. It's going to tint the grays in your hair. It's going to tint the skin underneath your hair. So if you have hardly any hair at all, we've got you covered. And look at this. You know, on my hand, let me move over a little bit so you can see. You can really see how fine the strokes can be and just how natural you can make it. This is one pen kind of doing 3 different intensities of application. And you can see here, Callie, it's never coming off. I mean, I'm really going to town here.
You are.
It is going to stay.
It is. I mean, even in a hot, humid climate, and everywhere we look, it's hot or it's dry or it's, so even if you cry or you're rubbing your eyes, it's smudge proof, it's waterproof. And the best part to me is it doesn't look like you've painted on some brows. I mean, none of us have the brows we did when we were in our teens, in our 20s, in our 30s. It's just the way it works. It's okay. And I don't know if you heard me say this earlier, Annie, but I did one time go through the process of microblading because you know, being blonde, it was just like I wanted to not, yes, it was awful. I mean, I was screeching through the whole process. I hated it. And that was even after some numbing cream. I just prefer doing it.
We go to extreme measures, right?
Oh. Well, that's the only other option that I knew of before this. I mean, you guys are really the brow authorities and mascara authorities, but boy, does this, I just love the naturalness of it. I love how easy it is. I love that you can do it once a day and you're done. If you want to create drama, you can do that. Sometimes I make mine a little thicker, and sometimes I make them darker if I'm dressing up.